Okay, so now I'm going to be working on the soil. So I use all of these products here to do it. So what I do is I layer on some of this Mod Podge, and then I start with either one of these three here. So we have the finest, which is just a powder kind of soil. And then we have a coarse one, and then an unscreened one, which is a bunch of smaller rocks. So I'll use that for the riverbed. The coarse natural soil I'll use to put rocks around the diorama. And then this is the fine one's going to cover basically everything. So once I do that, I'll get that all on different sides of it, and then I'll go downstairs in the basement, and then I'll while I'm sealing it, I'll add these three more products and probably more of this one. So I'll start this process and then I'll pop on another video. Okay, so I want to show what I've done so far. Basically just putting glue on here and sprinkling this fine soil on the back and one of the sides. I'm not too worried about missing places or getting some glue showing, because I'm going to do layers anyway afterwards when I seal it. So I'm going to continue with the process. I'm not really doing it because I'm trying to hold it on its side, but I'll video if I can when I do the top. All right, so I'm just I'm staying away from the rocks that I casted here, but I'm just dabbing this glue on. Kind of boring, busy work, fun though. And I'm going to use this coarse soil for the sides, and I just didn't want to, or for the top, I just didn't want to do it for the sides because the rocks will end up falling off. And here we go. So let me finish this and then I'll continue. Okay, so I got my glue on this part that I'm doing, and I'm just going to layer this on here. Try to stay away from the rocks. And I just want to show you guys, I'm just going to continue this process. Okay, so I add a little bit of color, even though I'm probably not going to see it once I do everything, but whatever. So I was pretty liberal with the glue here on the riverbed because I'm going to be putting larger rocks in there. I need them to stick. So I'm going to continue. Okay, so now I move down to the basement, and what I have here is isopropyl alcohol, 91%, and another spray bottle, and it is definitely not hairspray. It is a mix of Mod Podge and water, and a little bit of dishwashing detergent to break the surface tension. So this is going to seal everything. I'm going to have to really give it a good shot. I'm going to brush off these rocks to make sure there's no dirt on them. So as I spray the sides and the top, I'm going to add all the different different products I showed you earlier from the earlier video, and layers of those as I go along. So I'll try to make a video as I'm doing it. So I'm first spraying it with the isopropyl alcohol, so it will let the glue soak in. If not, the glue's just going to beat up all over the place. And a good coating of that. Not the greatest camera person here. All right, and then I'm going to do the glue. Okay, so now I have 3 of the different products on there. The next one is the moss, which is the green. So before I put that on there, I'm going to give it one more spray. If I spray after the moss, then it gets it all wet. It just doesn't look great. So let me show you the back here. Okay, next. Okay, so I had to refrain from recording most of that because I had to hold it. So what I'm going to do is just do the top here. This is basically the technique I've been doing the whole time. I'm just sprinkling a little bit of this on here. Just enough for effect. Whoa, a little too much. I really don't want to spray this anymore. All right. And there we go. Looks like this step is done. Just gonna let it dry, and hopefully all these rocks will seal that are in here. Okay, so the next step, all the white that we're seeing here, that's all going to dry. You're not even going to see that. The next step is to let this seal overnight, and then I am going to be doing static grass on it. It's going to change the terrain so much differently. That and when I get these rocks all painted up. But they're not going to be painted until I do the static grass. So I don't want that stuff sticking all over to this. And there you go. On to the next video tomorrow.